Medics of property damage, 540-317-2090. Triple Image at 108 West Cameron Street. Quality screen printing, embroidery, and trustworthy gold and silver exchange. Triple Image, 829-1050. And CFC Farm and Home Center, from feed to seed, clothing to pet food. CFC Farm and Home Center has all your needs and has had since 1932. CFC Farm and Home Center, 825-2200. Well, Captain Cyclone needs to work some magic here because, as you said, this lead is getting away, 42-25. Easterview was back within 5, and now it's 17.
Well, Easterview was making this thing too close for comfort for Coach Thompson. He ratcheted up the defense, and that turned it around pretty quick.
Cyclones have the ball, 2:51 to go in the first half. Hackley will bring it across the timeline. Double team. Hackley gets it out. Harrison out to Yates. Gardner will pull it out. Hackley. Working the ball around now. I'm not sure how they're working this offense. It's almost like they play the four corners, just to slow it down. Yates for three. Got it. That was a big one for Easterview. They needed that. 42-28. Stewart missed it, but Butler's there. Kicks it out to Mosley. 2 for 2. Missed that one. Way off the mark.
Well, he made the last 2 in a row, so
he's due. .135 to go in the first half. Hackley wanted that one, and he traveled. I agree with you, LJ. I don't think he did, but official called it.
I think he slid his foot just a little bit.
Oh, well, if you say so. I mean, you got a striped shirt on tonight.
Yeah, I think he slid his foot just a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I can't go against that guy because that official came over to me before the ball game, said he reads my column every night.
Oh,
every
really?
day, so can't really be mean to him. And a steal almost, and then Stewart for 2.
Yeah, Nick is having quite a night.
44-28.
That was a beautiful move he made there.
Yes, it was. He's a good ball player. No question about that. Harrison for 3. Missed it. Butler had it and lost it. Nate Yates. Clock running down now with 38 seconds in the first half. Culpeper leading 44-28. And Hackley had to do a balancing act to save that one. Playing for the last shot with 15 seconds to go. 10 seconds. Gardner. 5 seconds. Gardner for 3. Missed it. And the first half comes to an end with a score. The Culpeper Blue Devils 44, the Easterview Cyclones 28. You're watching Battlefield District Basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is made possible by the generosity of the Paramedics of Property Damage wishes the Cyclones and Blue Devils a successful season. PuroClean, professionally restoring property damage by water, fire, smoke, mold, and biohazards to pre-loss conditions. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. PuroClean, the Paramedics of Property Damage. For years, Mama Mae's has been involved in the community and providing that community with fresh baked pizza, subs, salads, and pasta. Mama Mae's, feeding the community one delivered meal at a time. Mama Mays, 829-9200. Brown Tractor Sales continues its long-term support of the Culpeper community and also the relationship with Brown Tractor in New Holland. To build a strong, lasting relationship like that, you need quality of product, service, and the customer above all else. Brown Tractor Sales, selling the best, servicing the rest. Battlefield Automotive is proud to continue their support of high school basketball and the Culpeper community. Battlefield Automotive, all new and offering Ford, Mercury, Toyota, and Chevrolet. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. For years, Tom at Triple Image has been accenting the clothing of the Culpeper community with quality screen printing and embroidery. Add to that gold and silver exchange, and you now have a unique downtown business ready for your needs. Triple Image at 829-1050. CFC Farm and Home Center has a great selection of food for your pets. Whether they work hard for a living or just keep your family company, we offer every type of food your pet might require. CFC Farm and Home Center, offering delivery of over 30,000 products in our store, including pet food.
The Culpeper Blue Devils lead by 16 over the Eastern View Cyclones as we get ready for the second half of tonight's basketball game. And Jimmy McNamara, Dick Stewart was a big factor in that first half for the Blue Devils.
17 points, and he played that well on the defensive end also. Followed up on the Blue Devils side of the ledger with 6 points with Anthony Banks. And then, of course, there's lots of 2s and 3s and 4s after that. The Cyclones, my humble estimate, this is the best game I've seen them play this year. And they're down 16, but they played well. They didn't make the shots in the latter part of the second quarter that they were making the rest of the game, but they didn't throw the ball away. They didn't do dumb things. I mean, they played well.
They're not beating themselves.
Not at all. They were led by Nate Yates with 9, followed up by Jordan Ondorf with 7, and Will Harrison with 5.
All right, it's 44-28 as we begin play in the third period. We'll check them as they come out for Eastern View. Will Harrison, 33. Deshaun Epperson, Justin Gardner, 12. Nate Yates, 30. And the sophomore, L.J. Hackley, number 3.
Now, I'd have to say that the competition between the Eastern View kids and the cchs kids, meaning fans, is a little closer than the game score.
Yes, absolutely.
We had a dance-off at half court between the two schools. It was something else.
I think it was a dance-off for Eastern View, and the Blue Devil fans over there just kind of horned in.
Yep.
All right. Dick Stewart, Billy Hogan, Henry Butler, Anthony Banks, and Strother, the starting lineup for the second half. And Banks, he was in the stratosphere and almost got that one.
That's a dangerous pass that LJ just threw.
Yes. Yates gets it in to Apperson, and a steal. And loose ball, jump ball. It will belong to the Blue Devils.
When somebody is throwing a trap zone on you, you don't want to throw long passes.
No. And you don't want to get caught in the corner.
Well, they're baiting you. They want you to throw them, and they make people look open, and then, of course, they trap you and you're done.
Too much time to get under those balls.
Especially as quick as this bunch is.
They are good. And they tried to get that down low to Banks, but he couldn't get it. Hackley driving. Hackley, poor LJ, he just cannot make field goals tonight. He's been in there 2 or 3 times for layups, and like you said, he's had some tough shots. That foul is going to be called on Stewart.
No, they called on Billy Hogan.
Oh, Billy Hogan, okay.
I didn't think Billy was within 20 feet of him.
Well, maybe it's just his turn. And Hackley is 5 for 5 at the free throw line.
You can't do any better than 5 for 5.
No, you can't. But 6 for 6 would look good. Come on, LJ, do this for me, man. He got it. Wasn't pretty, but it was effective. 44-30.
I was waiting for you to put the announcer jinx on him.
No, 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 no. Couldn't do that to a Hackley. Strother driving. Missed it. Follow up no good by Stewart. The follow up inside. I think it was Stewart again. I was blocked out.
Stewart again.
46-30, back to a 16-point lead for the Blue Devils. Final game of the regular season. The tournament starts next week, and we'll give you an update on what's going on. First chance we get. There's a lot of activity starting tomorrow night at Culpeper with the Easton View girls at Cortland playing off for the first seed, 7 o'clock. And that was a dangerous pass and a foul on Nick Stewart.
There's a foolish pass.
Didn't have to do it.
Coach will have a little bit to talk about there. No, you didn't have to do that.
Stewart's second foul of the night. .6:35 to go. Hackley comes into forward court. Gardner almost threw it away. Will Harrison driving. Nice play. Nice slide down the baseline for the sophomore. 46-32. Back to 14 points out of bounds. Touched last, I think, over there by Nate Yates. So it'll be Blue Devil basketball. Butler outside. Three-pointer is short by Dick Stewart. Hackley. Easton View with another chance to cut into this lead. Under 6 minutes. Strother. Henry Butler, he slams it. 48-32. Back to a 16-point lead. Nice play by Hackley to get it out there. Apperson, nice play down on the baseline. Forced it up in a hurry.
That was a solid play by Deshaun.
Stewart for three, got that one. That's 20 for him.
Actually, it's 22.
22. I forgot the one basket. You're right. Thanks for correcting me.
I got a scorebook in front of me, and you're doing it by memory. I think you're doing pretty well.
Well, he's the only one I'm doing by memory, so that makes it a little easier. Stewart had a leg, a foot, Billy Hogan's knee, and somewhere in there was the ball. We got a foul called on somebody.
Got a drumstick and a wing.
I'm telling you. L.J. Hackley goes to the sideline, and Brandon Settle comes in. And now we got a timeout. George Bowles wants to talk things over. While we got a timeout, we'll remind you about CFC Farm and Home Center. From feed to seed, clothing to pet food, CFC Farm and Home Center has all your needs and has had since 1932. CFC Farm and Home Center, 825-2200. Triple Image at 108 West Cameron Street. Quality screen printing, embroidery, and trustworthy gold and silver exchange. Triple Image, 829-1050. Pure and Clean Emergency Restoration, professionally restoring property damaged by water, fire, smoke, mold, or biohazards. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Pure and Clean. The Paramedics of Property Damage, 540-317-2090. Little soul music playing here now. This is more my style.
Oldest day in the night.
Oh, my goodness. 5:09 to go, third period, 51-34 Blue Devils. Strother for three. He cannot buy a three-pointer.
That ball was there, though. That was a good stroke. It just hit the back of the iron.
Yep. He needs a couple of them. And there, we got another timeout on the floor.
Coach saw something he didn't like so much.
And while we got a timeout on the floor, let's go over what we're going to have for next week.
Okay.
Now, tomorrow night, or tonight if you're watching this on Saturday, Eastern View's girls will play, assuming Cortland wins. Cortland's girls at the high school at Culpeper High. Not Eastern View, Culpeper High. for the top seed, the Battlefield District. Monday.
And when they hear this, the girls are actually playing when you hear this.
Yeah, well, maybe we can get it on earlier.
Okay.
Monday, Culpeper and Eastern View's boys will be playing in the tournament. Tuesday and Monday, the Culpeper and Eastern View girls will be playing in the first round. Tuesday, JV doubleheader at Culpeper High School, their boys and girls. Wednesday, boys semifinals at King George. Thursday, girls finals at Portland. And Friday, boys finals, district finals at King George. So a lot of basketball next week.
A lot of basketball.
And then the regionals. Butler, 2-on-2, Butler. And I would have bet you dollars to donuts here if we wasn't going to give that one up. Foul is called as Jeremy Robson will check back in at the after the first free throw here.
That's Brandon's third foul.
Brandon Settle. Henry Butler at the line. Got it. 52-34, down 18-point lead. Hogan goes out and Robson comes in.
For the past 6 minutes of playing time, which goes back into the second quarter, this really has hovered at about 15 to 18 points.
Yes. Once the Blue Devils stretch the lead out to about probably where it should be. Yates missed the shot, Butler. Robson will take the three. Missed it. Rebound, Banks is right there, double team. Threw it right into Strother there. Strother will take the three, and he needs that one and can't buy one.
Bank one open.
Butler. This time Henry puts it in. 55-34. We really need to get Henry Strother going, Adrian Strother going before the tournament. Settle, nice move, but missed it. Rebound up, no good by Harrison. And Strother comes down with the ball. Stewart is open for three. Cans it. 25. Am I right?
Yes, sir. In the event I'm right, you're right.
58-34. Down low, nice play, Apperson. 58-36.
Apperson's played well tonight.
He has. Stewart. Robson for three. Bangs it home. 61-36. Under 3 minutes now in the third quarter. Settle. Nice pass there. Dumps it off. Apperson for two. Missed it. Harrison had it, lost it. Strother comes up. Robson in the corner. Dumps it off in midair. Banks. Put that in the book as soon as he got it that close. 63-36. Getting ugly now. And this is kind of the way it went over when Eastern View played over at Culpeper. They hung with the Blue Devils there pretty good for about a half, and then Culpeper just has the horses this year. I mean, there's no question about it. Settle for two. Nice feed there from L.J. Hackley. 63-38. 2 minutes to go. Robson again, short off the iron this time. Gardner pulls it out, takes a three, way off the mark. Nick Stewart. Strother. And this is all psychological now. You can see Strother's face when he backs away. Robson. Stewart, 27. 65-38, a minute 25 to go.
Well, this is just a situation where the ball's not going in the basket for the Cyclones, and Culpeper's making almost everything.
Butler, 2 more, 67-38.
Henry's had a big quarter this quarter. That's 8 points.
That's a 29-point lead. And another steal. Strother driving. Got it. 69-38. Odom and Bruce Mosley will check in now during this timeout. While we got a timeout on the floor, we'll remind you about Mama Mae's, delivering fresh pizza, subs, and pasta to viewers like you. 829-9200. Brown Tractor Sales, selling the best and servicing the rest. Brown Tractor Sales, 825-6510. And Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Battlefield Automotive, 547-3673. We thank our game underwriters who have brought these games to you all season long.
Down in the last 3 minutes of basketball by the Blue Devils was just poetry in motion. I mean, they played extremely well.
As
fast, up and down the floor.
As Mae West said, when they're good, they're very good, and when they're bad, they're better. They are, I agree with you. I mean, they have played almost flawless basketball, and this is what you want. And, you know, everybody on the Eastern View side wants James Thompson to put in his subs, but you want to get on a roll going into the tournament.
Absolutely.
You don't want to do anything that's going to mess up the karma there.
Now, he has 4 subs on the floor right now, and with a 31-point lead, he's going to slow this thing well.
And the ball is thrown away.
Now, Donnie, that is the first pass that is reminiscent of Eastern View's earlier part of the season. They've played actually fairly well tonight, and I'm actually very impressed with them.
Odom for 3. Anthony Odom. And the thing is, 3 of the 4 subs that, a nice play by Hackley there, that Thompson has in there are good ball players. I mean, they've played a lot this year. Johnson has not played it that much, Quintel Johnson, but they are tough. They've got some depth. And taking it to the basket, Nick Stewart. And he will go to the line. Bruce Mosley in there now, 32. Mosley has played well this year for the Blue Devils. Johnson is 54. Odom is 14. Robson is 42, some of the subs. Stewart dribbles it in. That's 28, if we are correct.
That is correct.
And trying for 29. Got it. And what is the high school record?
I do believe it's 47 points by Billy Thornhill.
You got it, Ace.
I was in attendance. I saw it happen.
I saw it happen, too. And he was amazing that night. Oh, Justin Gardner almost put it in at the third quarter buzzer. But the buzzer comes to, puts an end to a miserable quarter for Eastern View. Let's hope they do better in the fourth quarter. 74-40, the Culpeper Blue Devils are leading Eastern View. You're watching Blue Devil and Eastern View basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is made possible by the generosity of the Paramedics of Property Damage wishes the Cyclones and Blue Devils a successful season. Clean, professionally restoring property damaged by water, fire, smoke, mold, and biohazards to pre-loss conditions. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Clean, the Paramedics of Property Damage. For years, Mama Mae's has been involved in the community and providing that community with fresh baked pizzas, subs, salads, and pasta. Mama Mae's, Feeding the community, one delivered meal at a time. Mama Mays, 829-9200. Brown Tractor Sales continues its long-term support of the Culpeper community and also the relationship with Brown Tractor in New Holland. To build a strong, lasting relationship like that, you need quality of product, service, and the customer above all else. Brown Tractor Sales, selling the best, servicing the rest. Battlefield Automotive is proud to continue their support of high school basketball and the Culpeper community. Battlefield Automotive, all new and offering Ford, Mercury, Toyota, and Chevrolet. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. For years, Tom at Triple Image has been accenting the clothing of the Culpeper community with quality screen printing and embroidery. Add to that gold and silver exchange, and you now have a unique downtown business ready for your needs. Triple Image at 829-1050. CFC Farm and Home Center has a great selection of food for your pets. Whether they work hard for a living or just keep your family company, we offer every type of food your pet might require. CFC Farm and Home Center, offering delivery of over 30,000 products in our store, including pet food.
74-40. You heard it right. 34-point lead for the Culpeper Blue Devils over the Eastern View Cyclones. Final game of the season, regular season. As the fans start to mosey on out of here. Morris is back in now.
It's a good crowd in here tonight, Donnie.
Very good crowd. Cordell Lewis is in there now. Jump shot is good. 74-43. And Richard Herrera, 50, is in there for the Blue Devils. So it is now a total sub lineup. And Odom is called for traveling.
Blue Devils scored 30 points in that third quarter.
They were amazing. 29 points on the night for Nick Stewart, who's on the bench. It's not his season high. I think his season high is about 34. Morris for three, won't go. Apperson back up, off a little bit. And Odom has it go off his foot.
That was the right call.
Mosley. Eric Ford gets set to check in now for the Blue Devils, number 40. Robson missed it. Lewis knocked out of the hands by Robson from behind as Ford comes into the ball game. Robson goes out. Lewis missed it. Almost a steal there by Gardner.
This could be a 10-second violation here.
Well, they've changed possession here by 4 times, and they finally get it thrown away. Gardner a little upset with himself.
Well, they tossed away a whole lot of effort there. They really played hard to get that ball and then made it too easy.
Well, the tendency is try to score a 40-point basket. Mosley for three. No good. Rebound Ford. Out of bounds. It will belong to Eastern View. Orndorff comes back into the ball game now. Apperson goes out for the Eastern View Cyclones. And Eastern View and Culpeper will play again Monday in the first round of the Battlefield District Boys Tournament. And banking it off is Cordell Lewis, 74-46.
That's 2 threes for him this quarter.
And if the Eastern View girls end up in first place with that playoff tomorrow night, they will play the Culpeper girls on Monday, right here in the first round of the girls tournament. Nice play there. And we got a timeout call by James Thompson. Timeout on the floor. 74-46, the Culpeper Blue Devils lead the Eastern View Cyclones. And kind of what we expected here. I was hoping Eastern View would hold it a little tighter, but Culpeper is just, they're playing men among boys out there tonight.
Well, they're the number one team in the district, and they played like it. Why is Eastern View girls and Cortland girls playing at Culpeper High School?
They're playing at a neutral site.
How can that, if I'm the Cortland coach, I'm asking, how is that neutral?
Well, I don't know, but I'm sure Mike McCombs will take it. Well, it could be there's a problem down there with this Herrera puts in two. Might be a problem with, I don't know, there's any other school. Well, of course, you don't want to go to Spotsylvania if you're Culpeper. So I don't know. And a nice play there by Odom, who gets the ball on the other end and drives, and is fouled by Cordell Lewis.
And I'm glad they're playing in Culpeper County so everybody can go out and support the girls. But if I'm the Cortland coach, I'm not real happy with that.
Well, those two teams have split
Yeah.
during the regular season, but Cortland put it on them pretty bad the last time they played, as Odom misses the first one. And that's the danger of it. There's a good part and a bad part about playing them tomorrow night in a playoff. If Culpeper or Eastern View plays with them, then they get some confidence to go into the tournament because they're probably going to face them again in the district finals. But if Culpeper Eastern View gets blown out again, it's not going to be real good psychologically.
Yeah, I have to agree.
That ball was touched by the Blue Devils in forecourt, so it was not a backcourt violation. Morris missed it. And a foul coming down will send Thomas Foster to the line. Foster has not played much this year. Branson Rathbone, number 10, is also in the ball game right now. But that is only the second. Culpeper's had only 2 team fouls this entire half. Eastern View's had only 5. Herrera. And Herrera again puts it in. Richard Herrera. 79-46. 3-pointer won't go. Blue Devils come down with the ball. Foster ahead to Herrera. And he is tripped up by Justin Gardner and will go to the line. Oh, he won't go to the line either. Or will he go to the line? Yes. Nope, that's a 7-6 foul. Okay. They put it up too quick for me. Brandon Settle comes in, another senior. Justin Gardner goes out. Driving and scoring is Eric Ford. Everybody getting into the scoring column tonight. Settle for 3 off the front of the rim. Herrera comes down with the ball. A little pressure there. Foster comes out with it. Dribbles through 2 men. Nice play there. Herrera. Back to Foster. Johnson open. The big man, a little short. Cordell Lewis clears it out to Settle. And a little extra point attempt there by Foster. (81-46). Blue Devils have been in command of this one as Apperson traveled. As you said, the Culpeper kind of took over command of this about midway through the second period and haven't looked back. Shot won't go by Branson Rathbone. but he'll go to the free throw line.
That's 4 fouls on Brandon Settle.
I just remember again, Culpeper's boys will play Monday at home. Easton View's girls will play Monday at home. Rathbone puts in the first of 2. Culpeper JV girls and boys will play for the championship on Tuesday at Culpeper, unless something dramatic happens. Both of them for Rathbone. Easton View girls, if they win Monday, will play Tuesday night at Cortland. Culpeper boys, if they win on Monday, will play Wednesday night at King George. Girls finals on Thursday, boys finals on Friday.